So here's my first match at level 5. Well, I was level 5 before, but it was like, I don't know, nearly a year ago at this stage, when I was just playing captain for great players like Hoot and Golden. At the time, Caesar was getting a lot of wins back then. So, Samuel picked jungle, so I went lane, weapon, he went crystal, and right away I was like, oh fuck, I'm on a shit team here, because he didn't go straight to the jungle. And he came up to the lane very early, so I thought I was going to have one of those players who's like a talker who says I'm going jungle, and then as soon as there's action, he comes to the lane and he doesn't leave the fucking lane. Didn't have that this match. But we did have an early death. So I was thinking, and see, he's not following his captain early, and he's already taking a lot of damage, so I didn't really think this guy was that good. But wait and see. I came down because I seen they were in trouble, and I thought they were in trouble. Admittedly, I'm a little nervous because I haven't been in this rank while using carry. Only ever did it as a captain. And fuck, they're ganked. Should I have stayed longer? You tell me. I don't know. I thought my job was laid. So, double deaths. I says, I'm not going down there. No way. I'm going to do my job. If they get this bastard, which I'm sure they did. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not losing the fucking lane just because they lost the jungle. And I'm just checking for... I mean, they got Cruel and Rhyme, however you want to say it. And, like, so I gotta be afraid of what's coming out of that bush at any time. And we don't have vision yet, so... Like, it's a scary comp that they have, at least for me, because I'm squishing. They both have lifesteal, like, naturally built in. But, I don't know, was it a lack of skill on their behalf, or was it just that skill was equal, and we have a better, more rounded comp, because I can be pretty good in the lane, and Silent can also be pretty good in both places. See, that there, this is what was freaking me out about this guy, like, you know, don't do that. So is it just because we were able to hold lane better and take some of the jungle? I don't know. But this game ended with us ahead in gold. So I really don't know how that happened. Even with that little health, you know, Cruel is scary to me. And see, that's why. If I didn't have my flask there, I'd have been a dead man. Like, I knew he was there and he was still able to rush me. I probably should have kept a greater distance, but after us having a bunch of deaths, I wanted to try to appear to be stronger than it might be, so they wouldn't just walk all over us. You know. Like, any player who retreats with this amount of health right here is just scared of the enemy, you know? When I say retreat, I mean recall. Like, obviously go back to the turret if you're scared, but you don't have to recall back to the base. Certainly not with Book of Eulogies. Get some last hits and build your health back up. I'm just checking for Cruel. I don't know where he is. He's down here, but I wouldn't have known that. I'm telling this guy to go back into the jungle. This scared me because he had 2 deaths and he came up to the lane. But he also came up at the highest level of any player in the game. So maybe he was onto something. Maybe just going down there for experience. I don't know. Only just barely survived. Now that's when you recall. When a fart will kill. Recall. What did I pick up? Got weapon, 2 weapon blades, level 2 boots, and a swift shooter. That's usually my first purchase. So I went down to the jungle because I realized he wasn't doing it. Right now we're only behind by two. What? Only behind by a couple of fucking 100 gold if I'm reading this right. So, however that happened. That was a wild miss there, but I was expecting him to come back. Missed again. I thought he was going to go to the jungle. You know, as a jungler, that would just be your first instinct. I probably should have waited to see which direction he was going to go before I took the shot. As far as I'm concerned, I still don't have enough weapon power to just rely on my basic attacks yet. And I learned this character on Crystal, so I probably use A more than many. Actually, I know I use A more than many players would recommend when building a weapon. But I done alright, even with my flawed skills and flawed strategy. So I didn't think getting turrets was going to be one of our issues because we have a team that's much stronger in the lane. Like, why these guys aren't spending more time in the jungle, even though they've lost a turret, is beyond me. Like, I've come back from games like this where you've lost 2 turrets, but you have way more gold because you have a stronger jungling team. Not enough damage to kill him. Not yet, anyway. So I'm being kind of cheeky here, but I don't know, not too impressed by these guys, or I wasn't too scared at this stage. Like, I know I have enough health to get away from at least one of these guys, and I have my boots up, so if they both ganked me, then I'm probably fucked. But I didn't see it happening. So they're chasing me down. It's just Rhyme. Make sure you get that last bit of gold, right? Yeah. They're going for easy kills here, you know? They see poor fish girl all alone. They go for her. You know, if they worked together, they both could have killed me, even with that Crystal Sentry, I think. Or they could have at least scared me out of the jungle and taken the Crystal Sentry. I think Samuel did well here to spot that they were going for that. I didn't really notice. Could have chased that kill, but getting this gold is more important. They're trying to bait me back into Cruel. I smelt that. I would like credit for that kill. Oh well. He's pinging us to get the fuck over here, but like at this point I didn't realize how how much better we were doing. Like, the score is pretty close. We're only ahead by 2. And, well, we're ahead by a good bit of fucking gold now, like. I'd have been happy to get this turret and go back and clear their jungle, but he wanted to keep pushing. If he went alone, he would have died, or if I went to jungle alone, I probably would have died right now, so I said I'd stick with him. I'm still on, like, level 2 items here. Like, they're way ahead on items just because they've gotten to go to the shop, and I have not gone to the shop in a while. There's been too much action, you know? I think this is my favorite thing I did all match. I just really had fun doing that. It's not a pro move or nothing, but I just enjoy doing it. I'm one of the few characters who can do it. And jump behind the turret. Just make sure the turret's not targeting you at the time. I think I died here. Not yet. Not yet, I did. I chased too far. I really had him close. Oh well. Oh no, I didn't die. Oh, I did die. Not actually sure what killed me there, but... Our team made it out. See, this rhyme, fuck's sakes. Samuel is 5-3 right now, so he had a rocky start, but he's really playing well now. So, you can never, I guess you can never judge a player by what they do in the first 5 minutes. Their strategy might just be different. That's good stuff right there. Jumped across that minion just to get closer to him, but it wasn't in time. And I missed with that. Well, I couldn't protect her. Samuel could protect me. That's just, unfortunately, that's too easy, lads. I think we both had our finger over the reflex block button there, waiting for Cruel's ult, which never came. There it is, and I ate it. It's not enough to kill me, bud. I usually try to save B for if I'm going to be close to a Cruel or any kind of player that can do a lot of burst damage. Certainly Koshka is more scary than Cruel for me, but it's always good to have it. So, that's my first match at Tier 5. I doubt anyone is ever going to watch this, but if you do, I hope you enjoyed it. Cheers.